First Lutheran Church, Vista, California. Sunday service. The takeaway with Pastor Ramon. A suffering for the King. Mark 14:1 through 15:47.
Now today is Palm Sunday, the beginning of this, the Passion Week, the Passion of Christ, Holy Week. This is the final stretch of Jesus' journey here with us. He went to the cross. As he's entering to Jerusalem, people, the crowd gathered, shouting, "Hosanna! Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord." They were not cheering for Jesus. They were trying to save themselves. They thought he was coming in as the king, as a powerful, mighty man, riding this warrior horse. But then they realized, wait, what is this? A donkey? They were expecting that he was going to deliver them from the Roman Empire, not from what Jesus actually came for. They were taxed. They were controlled. They were mistreated. So that joyful entrance of Jesus turned really quick into suffering. You know what was his greatest suffering? Was not really that pain. His greatest suffering was not really the cross and those nails. His greatest suffering was not that crown on his head or the spear on his side. That at the end of the night, at the end of the day when he's hanging on the cross, everyone walked away. And what's worst, as he's hanging there, you remember what he cried out? "Father, Father, why have you forsaken me?" What is that telling us? Like God had gone, walked away. He felt lonely on the cross. You realize that? He chose to be on the cross for you, for us, for me. And so when you hear and when you see what's happening on this Sunday, you go, wow, this is going to change everything for us. When you see the suffering of Jesus, despite that he had no fault, that he has not done anything wrong, but he was still put on the cross because he chose to do that for us, then you should be moved and inspired to say, wow, what I'm going through really is no big deal. Where you have no control. But look at Jesus. Look at his suffering. All of what he went through and all of that he did was because of love. Jesus didn't avoid suffering. He entered it, he received it, and he embraced it fully because of us. Because I know this pain is going to lead me into glory. So we know the whole story, so that death of Jesus on the cross brings us hope, and it brings us salvation. We know the story. Jesus didn't come just to be admired, and he came to save us. He came to give us life through his own death. He suffered to the end, to the death, so we can have redemption, forgiveness, salvation. So now, when we cry Hosanna, when we cry out Hosanna, we recognize that he's still saving us. He's still with us. And he will continue to save people again and again from pain, from hurt, from sin. So today, like the crowd in Jerusalem, we lay down our garments and our palms on the road, but not outside, not in this walkway, but in our hearts, surrendering everything that is causing us pain to Jesus. Surrendering feelings that sometimes we have no control, pride, fear, pain, doubts, anger. Lay it down to the Lord, and we lift our hearts in praises and adoration to the one who suffered on the cross, to the one who gave his own life to save us. Because we know that even through suffering, his own suffering and our own suffering, God will turn things for good. God will bless us and bring us glory. Have faith, stay strong, have endurance, because all of that will bring hope as we wait unto the Lord to come back to gather us all in the kingdom that he's at. Amen.